All right, so I'm back to do the other side of my covers to get rid of the cowboy markings. I've kind of perfected this process a little bit. Thought I'd give you an update. My forward-facing camera is broken, so everything's gonna be a little bit backwards, but I'll walk you through it. So obviously have mothers. I've got a Dremel, and the grit that I've got on here is the 120. I use that to take out the image or the scuff or imperfection that's on your cover. Then I have a 400 grit sandpaper. So once I got the image gone, I rip strips of this off, and I basically get rid of the indents that the Dremel leaves from basically sitting in one place too long to remove the image. So this is a great way to knock down those high spots and even your cover back out. I go back with a Scotch-Brite pad. That gets rid of the first layer of scuffs that's left over from the sandpaper, and we're working towards polishing now. So, and then this tool, and again, I ripped the package, but it's a 3M first stage. Oh, my thumb's in the way. First stage wheel, little grinding disc. Just, it's not real abrasive, but it's abrasive enough. And the nice thing about this is you can attach it to your drill, and it really does a very quick, efficient job of getting rid of the of the next stage and polishing, basically getting rid of those previous scratches. So, and then lastly, I've got this, which I bought from Walmart. I showed you this in my last video, for like 20 or 25 bucks from Walmart. This is the last stage that we use to get rid of the imperfections and scratches and bring the cover back to a nice bright polish. I'm gonna try to do this. If you looked at my previous video, and I'll throw a picture in here so you can see it before, but I mean, the cover was laid over at one point, but you can see my images are all gone, and we're back to a pretty nice bright finish. This is the last one that I need to get rid of. I was hoping to do it in real time for you. It doesn't take long, maybe about maybe like 10 to 15 minutes is all to go from that to back to a nice mirror bright polish. So yeah, sorry about the camera. I sure wish I could show this to you in real time. So good news, I think I found a place to prop this up on the cylinder head, so I can show you how to do this. So let's get started. All right, so I'm gonna apply some mothers here. We'll do the Dremel first, but I like to get this rubbed in so that it gets the aluminum activated. You'll see it turn black as it's ready to rock and roll. All right. Throw on my safety goggles. I'd recommend, with all the little shrapnel flying around, it's a good idea. All right, here we go. All right, thank goodness for power tools. So the image is gone now. So next stage, like I said, we'll get out the sandpaper, 400 grit. We'll throw a little more polish on here. Again, you saw me doing those straight lines. I was trying to use the Dremel to take out some of those high spots and smooth this surface out, but the sandpaper should do a pretty good job of that. So here we go. I just take it, fold it like that, and go nice straight lines. It's amazing how fast you can work with aluminum. Like I said, the reason I'm doing this is to show you guys, don't be intimidated by it. Or if you're tired of looking at your dingy covers on your bike, it doesn't take much to get them polished. So now I'm going to take my fingers and feel for low and high spots. So there's a few right here. Let's see if we can get those out. One right there. Okay, let's get a look here. Good idea, again, if you didn't watch my first video, to have a roll of paper towels on standby. There's a lot of stuff you want to check your progress. Coming along pretty good already. I got some low spots I can see up here. See if we can hit these with some sandpaper real quick. Again, this does not take long to do. Just a little tedious. Get another piece out. And I just ripped it down the center. A little fold. A little bit of polish. And back at it. Okay, I'm pretty happy with that. Let's go to the Scotch-Brite now. I've already got a piece torn off, but let's use that corner there. Little dip. Again, we just come back here with some small circles. With that sandpaper, we were going in a straight line. And I like to go back with the Scotch pad, and you don't have to push real hard with this, but because it scuffs the surface pretty good. And we're just taking out, trying to blend in those lines, Okay, working toward the shine now. All right, now let's use this, let's go in with this. Again, a little bit of polish. Power tools just make this process so much nicer. And I can't imagine not having that Dremel to take that image out and trying to do it by hand with some kind of sandpaper or something. Have to use some pretty aggressive stuff. Okay, so we're left with this now. You know, and if you want, you can even take this, and there's enough grit on this paper towel that it actually will work like a fine sandpaper. Not a bad idea before you hit it with that buffing cone. So we'll just go back in here for a second. Let's see how we're doing. Not bad. Not bad. We probably do a little bit more with this paper towel to get rid of those surface marks. So I think we'll just do one more quick. We'll run through here. I've seen some videos of people doing some polishing, and they go through like hours and hours and hours of this. And one of the reasons I'm posting this video is to show you it doesn't take that long. Get the right stuff, a little bit of elbow grease. I mean, there's obviously, you can go as perfect as you want to go, but you don't really, you know, if you don't really need it to be like a brand new mirrored cover, you just got an imperfection you want to get off. Just, sheesh, I mean, look at that. I can't see my time, but we can't be more than about 5 minutes into this video, and you know, we're almost done. I'm gonna hit it with this cone and that'll be it. Okay, got the cone hooked up. A little bit of polish. There we go. Okay, I'm about happy with this. To get the rest of it off, I like to use a microfiber cloth or some kind of a rag. There we go. It's gone. Still see some scratches in there, but again, the gist of this is, you know, you can sit there and polish as much as you like, whatever your preference is, obviously. But again, the point is, it goes pretty quick if you Yeah, use a little more polish and get those scratches out. But yeah, there we go. Hope this was helpful.